Hello, hello, and welcome back to Super Pat World. It is time to get this clear. At least I think it is. Wait, did I go by it already? Yeah. There it is. Look at this. Look at what we're working with here. A short list of people. I think it's 32 or something. I counted once. 34 clears over 18,000 attempts, and I think today I'm going to be clear number 35. I'm really, really thinking so. What's up, Michael? You found me. You found me before I even shared the link, Michael. That's really impressive. Big shout out to my boy, Michael. Thanks, Mike. How's your Monday going? Mine's going pretty good. Got to do my walk for the first time since the big snowstorm, so I was happy to do that. Listen to my favorite songs, and there we go. What's up, Barbara? Let's get right to it here. Let's get right to it. Section 1, Section 2, then Section 3, and then we're home free. We're home free. What's up, Jen? I've now beaten every section of this level. I just have yet to do it all at once. That's all that's missing. Is that all at once? There we go. Here we go. Yeah, I got a couple errands done today. Felt good to get a little bit of time in the outside world. Don't get too many opportunities to do that, so I enjoy it when I get the chance. Here's Section 1. All right. Now we got to work on Section 2. What's up, Jesse? Hey, what's going on? I just got through Section 1, Jesse. So now let's get Section 2 down. I don't anticipate this taking too many tries. Just got to turn right. It's always my tough... That's my sticking point on that trick. Can consistently get that far, but it takes me a bit to turn right in time. Nice. There we go. Let's do that one more time, and then we'll move on to Section 3. And then, like I said, we're home free. Might get this clear in the next couple minutes. Didn't slow down quite enough. What's up, Anthony? How are ya? How are ya? Oh, come on, Patty boy. Nail that down. It's so funny that first time through I got it. And now I haven't gotten it since. Like, you'd think on 4 attempts, just getting back to the level, that it would come on my, second or third. But the idea that I'd get it first try and then not again for 3 tries after that, it's so strange. I must be overthinking it. That's the most likely explanation. When I didn't think about it at all, I did it first try. And now that I have messed it up, I think I must be over-focusing on it. It's a weird thing with Kaizo moves. You really have to lean into your muscle memory. Oh, your frontal cortex, like your conscious thought, can really mess things up. Jen, 10-minute workout is done. Well done. Jen's been getting in the zone with me, making sure to get moving every day. Helps with the mental health. Helps you feel Helps you feel better. It's not a magical fix to all your problems, but if you compare how you feel not moving at all in a day versus a day where you put some effort into moving, it really starts to make a big difference. It adds up. What's up, Ty? Oh, that was perfect. Well, clearly it wasn't perfect. It was close. Got to do today's workout. Done work for the day. Okay, nice. Oh, 10 minutes till work is done. Now I see. I misunderstood. Still got to do today's workout. Okay, I see. I misread it. Oh, buddy, it's turning right. It's so hard to turn right. What's up, Dazar? Here for the clear. You're just in time. Section 2 is giving me a little trouble today. In a way it didn't yesterday, but that's all right. Push through and it'll click in. It's section 3. Nice and short. There we go. Oh. It's just that one jump. I can't seem to lock it down. I've made it there since I started streaming a couple minutes ago. I'm just trying to lock in that transition before I move on to section 3. Ah, too early. If you throw that snowball too early, it misses the spring and breaks into a million snowball pieces instead. What's up, Kiwi? Hey, Fernando. Oh, don't hold the jump button. How are you, Kiwi and Fernando? Hope you're having a good Monday. Monday. Ah. Silly mistake. I suppose all mistakes are silly mistakes to a certain extent. Oh, my goodness. Sharon, do it today. Hope you beat that level. I think I'm gonna. The endless run ended. Yes. Well, the next one I got going is looking even better. I'm almost at the end of. Why am I messing this jump up? I've got over 25 lives, I think. I really want to get my lives up over 50. Patty boy. Once I can get my lives above 50. It will give me a much better chance to not just have any one level just take out the run. I need that, like, safety net. I need to be able to lose 30 lives in one level if I have to. Yes. Okay, section 3, here we go. All right, now we got to practice section 3. You tested out ideas in Mario Maker 2. Nice. You craft room all set up. Got your TV on the wall. I love it, Barbara. That's awesome. What a great setup. What's up, Super Mike? The basic game. Make the game fun for you. I love that. Thanks, Mike. That's very nice of you to say, Mike. Oopsies. I've definitely fallen in love with this game the more I played it. Oftentimes, like with Fortnite, the more I played it, I kind of started getting more and more sick of it. But with this game, the more ways I play it. Look at that. Look at that! I already got section 3. Okay, let's do the clear now. Come on. That's everything. I just started the stream nine and a half minutes ago. And in the past 9 minutes, I've done every trick in the level. So now all I gotta do is put it all together. Right. Exactly, Jen. Nothing wrong with making a mistake. Well, let me be clear. We all make mistakes. That's a better way to say it. Some mistakes are a little more egregious than others. So Be careful to choose my words here. I'm way too, well, not way too, I'm a little bit too early. Just a little bit too early there. One good thing about this level is it's really helped me with my, the spring moves. I'm still too, okay, so I'm still too early. It feels like I'm too late. No, I am too late. Okay, that's why. It's going through me. It's my invincibility frames. That's why. I was so confused because visually, like when you throw it too late, usually the shell hits you. But that's a weird Kaiser move where I actually have invincibility frames from losing the Shelmet right here. There we go. Okay. Section 2. Oh, no! I've never done that. Wow. I've never broken it like that. Nobody's perfect. That's right. What's up, Anthony? Happy accidents. Oh, just a little too late. Very little bit too late. Very close here. Ah, Bob Ross. Gotta love Bob Ross. Will Super Pat beat this level? Can he beat this level? Will he ever see the ending of this part? I think we will. When mistakes happen, that's where there's room for grace. I love that, Michael. For sure, we all make mistakes. Still too late. A little earlier. Let's get the clear tie. What's up, Cap? We'll call it the Cap. What's up, JP Fire? Too late. Fernando! Popped in your head. I love it. Oh, I'm still too late. I just gotta do that a hair earlier. The Dragon Ball Z narrator, exactly. Getting closer. Got behind. Oh, got ahead. I adjusted too far the other way. Good gracious, Patty boy. How did I do that? I must have been too close to the wall. Yeah, that was it. No! But no. But day's been good. Desire, get this clear. Be good if you can do another rap to celebrate the victory. Maybe I will, Desire. Need to clean and do dishes. That counts as movement, Jen. Doing the dishes certainly counts as movement. All that standing can be tough. When I had my first job at Papagino's, that was definitely a rude awakening for me. Just how much work it can be to wash the dishes on a large scale. I'd washed the dishes at home, but I had never even imagined what it would be like to wash the dishes for a restaurant. A lot more dishes there. Which I'm sure isn't headline news to anybody. Just felt like a lot. Oh no! Oh, the heartbreaker. I was right there. Okay, so let's do section 3 again. I made it to section 3. How could you do it to me? How could you do it to me? I was there. It was game time. Let's do it again. That was a good one, JP. Closer. Ah! Close. Got to get a little more height there. The dish is nightmare, exactly. Papagino's. Still too late. We got to get that drop in faster. Worked as a catering assistant for 12 years. Okay. Yeah, that's the part you missed the least. I hear you, Desire. I also worked at an assisted living home serving food for a while. And that taught me a lot as well. It was kind of like they had it set up so the place had fake waiters. Well, I guess we weren't fake. What's going on here? Why am I not getting that shelmet? What's going on here? What have I done? Sounds like a pizza joint. Miss Papagino's. John! Papagino's. It's an old classic. Oh, I was doing it too late. That was my problem. Still too early there. I mean, too late. I've got to drop the shell early enough so Mario still has time to get up and over. But it has to all happen in a very small span of time here. Like so. Okay, that's what I need to do. Now, from the beginning. High school, you worked KFC, and the dishes were not fun. Yeah. You know, it is good to have that experience, though. Once you've worked a couple shifts where all you did is wash dishes, you definitely start to understand. Like, the more jobs I've had in my life, the more I've understood the amount of work you put in does not necessarily equal what you're going to get paid. And I'm going to be very careful to say this in the least controversial terms possible. Because I'm talking about a universal truth much more than anything political or even an opinion. Just the reality that there are some jobs that require way more effort and are way more tedious than other higher paying jobs. That's all. Hopefully that was nice and... Yours was Popeyes. There you go. Yeah. But that was the big lesson for me, was like, wow, you mean I did all this work? I worked basically as hard as I've ever worked in my life. And I didn't make that much money. I definitely remember that feeling of being like, wait a minute. I thought for sure it would be a little more than this. Not that I wasn't grateful. It's just that learning that lesson as a young person. Just because you did a lot of work doesn't always mean it's going to be a big paycheck. Video games for a living. Yeah, exactly, John. That, especially if I compare it to being a streamer. Now, I'd say as something like a dishwasher. If my entire job is is washing dishes, like when it was back at Papagino's for a bit, I did like 3 shifts a week, and it felt like an eternity. Now, what's interesting is now as a streamer and content creator, I get to do this full time. But because I'm making my own schedule, I end up working 10 to 12, technically working, including my stream time, 10 to 12 hours every day, weekends included. So ironically, as a streamer, I work way more hours, but it's without the burden of like, oh, I wish I was doing anything else. All the time I'm spending investing into streaming and content creation, I'm actually really enjoying and excited about. It doesn't mean it's not work and that sometimes it's tedious, sometimes it's at less than ideal time, but there's no comparison. Doing this job as a streamer and content creator, so much more fun, but it comes with that caveat. It doesn't mean it's not work. There is work to it if you want to be successful. And I think that can be... that line of complexity is where it can start to get muddy. Like from the outside looking in, before I was a streamer, when I just watched other streamers, I definitely had the impression that it was way easier than it really is. It's almost impossible to not think that especially when you compare it to your own job. Like for a long time, I was a special educator. And so if I was to compare what my perception was of the amount of effort required to be a streamer versus being a special educator, seemed like, whoa, they got such an easy job. And I was right on one side. It's definitely... it's hard. It's definitely hard to put into words. Dishwasher was your first job, okay. You didn't mind doing it. That's even better. Definitely worked harder in food than you do at your career. You make more money. Glad you had the experience doing it. Yeah, there you go. You definitely appreciate it. That's where this conversation started, is that if you've spent some time making not very much money, working really hard, definitely helps you appreciate your opportunities there going forward. And part of why I'm willing to go so crazy right now, taking advantage of the opportunity that's in front of me. I like to study the downfalls of streamers and content creators. There's a great channel on YouTube, SunnyV2, that covers a lot of that. And oftentimes the big... ooh, I made it. The big trick is... As you're on the rise, as your numbers are going up, it can be really easy to get the sense that, oh my goodness, they're just never going to stop going up. This is just going to be a climb all the way till I have 1 million viewers. And that lasts as long as you're on the way up. But inevitably, no matter who you are, that's going to eventually go down. That doesn't mean it's going to go down to 0, but it does mean at some point, the graph is going to start to go down. And that's when the real work begins. Ooh, back here again. All right, now we're really getting somewhere. This clear is right around the corner. This clear is right around the corner. Oh, I got to catch it on the right side. Well, the left side. What's up, Daniel? Really starting to lock it in. Here we go, Desire. How are you, Daniel? Thanks for stopping in. Progress, John. There we go. We're getting there. Oops. What's up, Ash? Thanks for stopping over. Here we go, Kiwi. You can do it. Come on, you've got to do it now. I'm throwing it too late now. I'm either too late or too close to the wall. Same result. There we go. Ah, too late. Too late. Lock it in, Pat. Lock it in. What is happening? What is happening here? What? How? What have I changed? What have I done? I've just sabotaged myself somehow. Okay. You know what? I always forget. The more you do a Kaizo level, here's what happens. You start anticipating the next move more and more quickly. And so since I'm anticipating it a millisecond earlier every time, I have to adjust my perception of how long I'm waiting. Because if I'm anticipating the next move sooner, it means I essentially have to wait longer to actually consciously execute the move. So close. So close. What's up, Anthony? Ash! One of the favorite streamers. You have to stop? Ash, I don't know what you mean. I have to stop. You're one of my favorite streamers? Well, thank you for the very kind words. I'm just confused by the first part. Whoops. If I had to pick another game to stream the way I stream Mario Maker, what would I choose? Well, I'm really into Pokemon Legends Arceus, so probably that one. I'm streaming that at 6 p.m. today and Wednesday over on Facebook. So I guess that would be my answer. To stop by. Okay, Ash. Well, thanks for stopping by. Now I get it. Now it makes a lot more sense. Have to stop by. Now I got you, Ash. Close one. Good. Ooh, saved it. No! Ooh, I'm still going. No! I held on too long. Held on too long. Let go too soon. Or too close to the wall. Good. No good. Aliba, new speakers. Oh. You know, I like headphones. I really like headphones even more than speakers, I think. Can really appreciate all the sounds. And their location in the stereo field. They call it the stereo field. Your left and right. Whoa, I hit my helmet. How's the snow up there? It's too much. I'll be glad when the snow is gone. I am not a fan of the snow. When you've lived with the snow your whole life, it is not magical anymore. It's just a nuisance. Oh no! You cheated me! You're cheating the people! You gonna upgrade? Okay, nice. Wish Nintendo release a revamped of Mario 35. Yeah. Yeah, I think, I'd imagine Mario 35 was a bit of an experiment for Nintendo. A very successful experiment. Probably more successful than they thought it might be. But I think they tried to, parlay that success into the other Battle Royale style games like Pac-Man. And I think the numbers speak for themselves, that so much of the appeal of Mario 35 was the come on, Patty Boy. It was the Mario side of things, even more so than... Well, it was the Mario mixed with the Battle Royale. It was a perfect match. Whereas I don't think it's as perfect of a match with Tetris or Pac-Man. Not that those aren't solid games, but the popularity of those is nothing relative to the popularity of Mario 35. So, with that said, I'd imagine they have some timeline in mind where they're like, okay, well, we're going to give Pac-Man a chance to catch... Man, I got to throw that sooner. Can't get into the Pac-Man. No, exactly. I think... I'd be willing to bet it's less than a quarter of the player base than Mario 35 had. Maybe even less than that. But remember, Mario 35 was free. So the amount of money they've made from Pac-Man is infinitely more than Mario because that was always a free game, which is all the more reason why I suspect it was meant as an experiment. It wasn't something they were heavily invested in, but something they were like, maybe this is a vehicle we can use, too early, to make money with other Nintendo properties. And then, what do you know? We now have Pokemon Unite, which is a whole new... My point is, I think Nintendo's just experimenting. And eventually, I think we'll get Mario 35 back in some form. The two most likely possibilities, I would say, is either we get Mario 35 every 5 years, and then it's Mario 40, then Mario 45, or every 2 years, like on some periodic basis. The other possibility... Come on, Pat, earlier. The other possibility is they'll bring it out as a paid version. Mario Battle Royale or something. That, to me, is the least likely, but probably the best-case scenario. And then the final possibility is I could imagine them saving it for promoting whatever the next Nintendo console is. Since they know it's sort of an ace up the sleeve... They know whenever they release Mario 35 again, in whatever form, there's going to be a big demand for it. So, if I was working at Nintendo, I would probably suggest, why don't we work it out so that when we release the next Nintendo, we make Mario 35 available again, but exclusively to the new console. Especially if they keep it with the free game model. Then it's a perfect plan. So that's what I think is most likely, but I don't think that's necessarily the ideal. But from the business side, it's pretty ideal. There we go. Come on, Patty Boy, let's do this. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. I don't like Pac-Man. Don't think they'll call it Mario 35? Maybe not. You want the Mario Battle Royale game so bad. Yeah, I hear you. Did you see that they're releasing the next MLB The Show? I did not see that. The new Switch should have had it. Would have been nice, but not. It would have been a waste, Jen. What's up, Rob? It would have been a waste relative to what they stand to gain from saving the release for a whole new console. The Switch OLED, that was going to sell no matter what. That was locked in. It's getting people to invest in a console before the games exist. That's where, from like Nintendo's point of view, or Sony, whoever's putting out the console, the big pressure when you release the console is you've got to get people willing to buy it and only have a handful of games. That's a pretty tough sell. Relative to a year later, someone buying the console, they can buy 5 of their favorite games out of 100 choices. That's the difference. So, this is why I'm saying it's so invaluable if they were able to package a free, popular, exclusive game to the new Nintendo whenever it comes out. That is an insane incentive. Now, it's almost the equivalent, well, it is the equivalent to including a free game with the console that a lot of people want to play. That can only be played on the new console. I'm telling you, it would be very powerful if they did that. And I think it's at least possible. Come on, Patty boy. I'm right there. They announced the show. Never came out with it. Yeah, well, I don't trust anything. I don't trust any announcements. I don't trust anything. I'm not a very trusting person. That's the truth. That's the harsh truth, my friends. But that can come in really handy. It can come in really handy. Could be a lot to gain by being a little bit skeptical. For sure. All right. That would allow them only to need 1 or 2 other popular games. Exactly. And you already know they're going to have... Imagine this. Imagine at launch for the next Nintendo. They had Breath of the Wild 2, Mario Kart 9, and Mario 35 on deck. How it would probably outsell the Switch in days. Not literally. That would be almost impossible. Well, it would be impossible. But my point is... They have a huge opportunity with the next console. Because the Switch has been so successful. Come on with that! Why is that happening to me? Why is it happening? Animal Crossing themed Switch. Mario themed console. With the Mario 35. They could definitely do that. They did something similar for the Mario anniversary recently. With the red and blue. I'm in a couple Nintendo collectors groups. And there's an entire group of people that collect consoles. Like, collect every version of the Nintendo Switch. I didn't even know that was a thing. Can you imagine that? Just buying up the Nintendo Switch to sit in a box? No! I'm too early. Man. So many ways to do that wrong. I can't believe it. This is proven to be one of the toughest Kaizo levels I've ever played. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm saying there's enough here to go wrong. It's taken me a really long time. But, you know, I wonder if part of it's because most of the time I'm playing it, I'm only doing it 40 minutes at a time. Usually when I play Kaizo levels, I'll play it till I beat it. Pen of the Master, different paint on the same console, get people to buy them. Well, that's the thing. Here's the other side of that coin, Cap. If I had a product, and every time I repackaged it, there was a demand for it, wouldn't I be foolish as the business to not continue to do that? Do you see what I'm saying? I don't think you can blame it on Nintendo for repackaging the same console over and over when it consistently sells. If it didn't sell, then you could be like, well, look, they're just squeezing every dollar out of people. But in this case, people actually buy it every time. In pretty big numbers. So at that point, it's just good business. You got to keep giving the people what they want. You didn't know the different versions of the Switch? Yeah. Yep, there are. Oh, Patty boy. I'm looking so forward to getting back to Super Mario World style here. Variations of the Game Boy. Right. You don't mean it in a demeaning way. Okay, yes. Very good. Then we're on the same page. We are on the same page. Because that's... what you said, Cap, is often shared as a criticism of Nintendo. Like that they don't care about the fans and they're just trying to rip them all off. And I would say that would be true if, like, you needed the Animal Crossing Switch to play Animal Crossing or something. But no. It's just an option. They're pretty transparent that all you're getting with this special Switch... Come on, Pat! Earlier! They make it because we buy it. That's it, Jen. That's business 101. Supply and demand. Does demand exist? If so, make the supply just under the demand. You never want to have so much supply that it exceeds the demand, or else you do a thing called oversaturate the market, which is going to drive the price down. It's a fine balancing act, trying to keep the supply matching the demand. Ah! Different versions of the 90s. Remember the different versions of the DS? I don't, but I'm pretty sure the DS, that was when the DS, the Nintendo DS, I believe, up to that point was the best-selling Nintendo console of all time. But I think the Wii went on to beat it. But I'm pretty sure for a long time, DS was the #1 seller. Which is ironic. That I never had the DS. I've never been that into handheld gaming. Always preferred to hold a controller. Come on, Bat! Man. I'm shocked. Dazar, I was so convinced I was going to do this today. And now my confidence is waning. There's just too many places to mess up. It must just be like a couple tricks. The length is just a couple tricks long enough that it's driving my attempts down so far. I feel like no matter how many times I'm doing this, I'm just getting maybe 1% more consistent. When usually it feels like it comes so much faster. Oh, see what I'm saying? Like, so many opportunities to mess it up. Have Virtual Boy. Oh my goodness. Well, that was an ultimate failed experiment. There's a really funny background on that, John. You know, definitely wise to keep if you still have the box around, keep it in good shape. Nice, Halima. You like the DS. There you go. Well, there's definitely a reason it was so popular, and it's also a big part of the reason why I think when they made the Wii U, they were trying to make the best of both worlds. They wanted it to be a Wii that was portable. But for a lot of different reasons, that one failed. I had it, though. I enjoyed the Wii U. Mainly just for Mario Maker 1. That was my entire reason to buy a Wii U. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired of that happening. That has never happened to me outside of attempting the actual run. Every time I practice it, no, I have done that while practicing it. I'm wrong. I have done it while practicing. How about Game Gear? That was a classic. Joe, watch you play Kaizo. Yeah, me too. Dazar, imagine, if you feel that way, Dazar, imagine how I feel playing it. Just imagine. Try to imagine how much more extreme it is in the person playing, how much I'd love to finish this. You know what I'm saying? I'm invested deeply. Lots of ways to do it wrong. That's it. Is buying games from Microsoft. Okay, my Game Boy different. Game Gear was Sega. That's right, John. Game Gear was definitely Sega. What's going on here? You love the Wii U. It was a great upgrade from the Wii. Yeah, well, there was a lot of problems with marketing and people not necessarily even understanding. Is this just the same as the Wii? Well, as much as I was really counting on beating this today, I'm gonna have to step away again. Yeah, because see, I need to be making that every time, or else I can't. It's hard to, there's a certain threshold of consistency. After you've played enough of these levels, you can sense your consistency threshold. And it's just too low. I'm just too inconsistent at too many spots. Which is, and see, now I want to show you something. I need to show you something at this point as I'm saying this. Take a look at the description. Oh, this isn't the same one. So this is just intentionally hard. Never mind. There was what? Thanks so much, Peter! How you doing, buddy? You got... Nice, Halima. You got it for Yoshi Woolly World. No! Come on! Come on! Oh, Patty boy. I'm getting serious here. Oh, see, that's what I mean. I build up a good amount of momentum making it that far, and then when I miss that trick, I lose all my psychological momentum. Like my own internal momentum that's like, yes, I could do this, I could do this. Getting here, only to miss that shell jump. Takes the wind out of my sails, man. Ultra Instinct Anthony. Here we go, Barbara. Too close to the wall. Oh, the easiest jump in the whole thing. Keep coming back for more. Yeah, well, I've committed to beating this level. I'm not going to stop playing this level till I beat it. I can tell you that. That I can tell you with assurance. There's no chance in that changing. I will be playing this level until I beat it. Just based on all my previous Kaizo experience, I should have beaten this by now. So that is the trick, I suppose. Oh, see, there's just so many things to do wrong. There's so many spots in this level. If you're facing the wrong direction, you lose. And I think that must be what's making this so much harder. Just more demanding? I guess there's a reason why less than 40 people have ever cleared it. Later, Peter! Nice, Halima. No! See what I'm saying? These... Oh, my goodness. It's so frustrating to be... Like, I'm mentally like, okay, I'm there. I'm going to clear it. I'm going to clear it. And then to be messing up in these random spots, it's very... very discouraging. It's very discouraging this late in the... This late in the game to be messing that shell jump up. But that's what's happening. That staying shows, even though it's tough, it's good. Well, no doubt about it. Fair to say. Chat invested, no doubt. Let's go, Barbara. Joe Pesci, there you go. Come on, here we go. I'm gonna have to, 5 more tries. Got too much left to do. Still playing catch up. 4 more tries. See, I always imagined as a streamer, when you stop streaming, that meant you got to go hang out, watch TV, and that ain't it. That's not what happens. What's up, Jade? Just finishing up here. 3 more tries. Two more tries. Come on. I'm so frustrated. One last try. No! Come on! Not that. It's just crazy to lose it like that. I mean, totally crazy to make it that far and then lose it to that or lose it to that. I'm losing my mind here. I'm just so much in shock. I think I messed myself up by having I let myself set my expectations too strongly that I would have beaten this by now. So that's where I messed up. It's my own fault that I've got myself all in a frizzy here, or whatever the right word would be. Because I made the foolish mistake of letting my expectations get the best of me. The reality is this is a level that less than 40 people in the entire world have ever beaten. So if it takes me another week to beat it, I'll still be in a group of less than 40 people who have ever managed to do this. So I think that is what I need to set my expectations based on, rather than my previous success with different levels with entirely different clear rates. You see what I'm saying? So I got no one to blame but me. It's a game of expectations. Whenever I feel really frustrated, it always comes back to an unmet expectation of my own. I'm in charge of my own frustration. Come on, Patty boy. Ooh, I'm so close. How can I stop there? How am I supposed to stop there? I'm at the end. That's the end. Come on, that's it. That's it. Forget it. You know what? I'll be late then. I'll miss all the other stuff I'm supposed to do. I'm not stopping. Enough is enough. That's all I had to do. Done. I'm doing this again. I'm doing this right now. Catch up with who? Who worry about catching up? Me. I'm my own boss, Joe. That's what I'm saying. I'm the one in charge of, I have to get all this stuff done. So the answer, catch up with who? You are your own boss. Why the way of catching up? I have because I'm my own boss, part of my responsibility is to actually treat myself like a boss, where I have certain expectations, certain things that have to get done at a certain time. And if I don't do that for myself, I will be lazy and I won't do it. So just because I'm my own boss doesn't mean I don't have to answer to anybody. It means I am going to be twice as harsh on myself than I'd ever be to anybody else. Catching up with video editing, being late, missing one post. You'd be surprised, Jen. Missing one post on the internet can have an effect that you would be shocked. You would be shocked. It would make you cry to know just how big of an impact it can have by missing a single scheduled post. Definitely going to beat it. No doubt that I'm going to beat it. It's a question of when. It's a question of when. What's up, M. Lloyd? Hitting me with a level code? That's almost... Oh, is it the wrong... Lloyd, do I have the wrong code? Is that what you're telling me? You used to have KMP. No. Okay, no, Lloyd, that's the... It's KMR. You're telling me you're giving me a code that happens to be one letter difference than the one I'm playing? What are the odds on that, M. Lloyd? I've never had anything like that happen. That's got to be 1 in a billion. Oh! Come on. We're your own boss. Okay. So, M. Lloyd, you're just typing out the level code I'm playing. Saved it! No! Come on. Ah, threw it too late. Lloyd, if I banned you from the chat, then how are you typing right now? The way that I understand banning someone from the chat, I think if I banned you from the chat, you wouldn't be able to type in that you banned me from the chat, correct? Or maybe I'm wrong. You teach me. I'm all ears, my friend. Let me know. But I can promise you I haven't banned you. Because you're still typing. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Lloyd, I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. I didn't ban you. That's all I can tell you, Lloyd. There's some misunderstanding. I muted him last time for trying to scam others in the chat. Okay, so you were muted. That's not the same as being banned. Here, I'm done hearing everybody speculate. I appreciate. I banned you 2 months ago. So then why? Did I unban? Are you saying that I unbanned you? I banned you, then unbanned you? Why? Why would I unban you if I banned you? It makes sense that I would mute you if there was any sort of spamming happening, but a mute is not a ban. And the evidence of that is you talking in the chat right now, my friend. Now, I can tell you this. I will ban you if you cause any problems right now. I don't want to ban you. I'd like you to be able to be here. But the way you're approaching this is very aggressive and confrontational when I've been very clear and neutral with you. And I'd appreciate now if the people in the chat would leave it alone. Let me talk to Lloyd. I don't want to hear anybody else. I don't want to hear from anybody else about it. What's up, John? Turn me into a newt. A classic line. A little Monty Python nod there. I got better. Kiwi knows about Monty Python. People call you the biggest bot on YouTube. Well, I didn't call you that, buddy. I don't know what you are or what you do, but if you're willing to hang out here and be cool, I'm happy to have you here. But if you do weird stuff that's gonna potentially get people in trouble or weirded out, then I can't go along with that. But just like as a teacher, I do the same thing as a teacher as I do in my stream. I'm not looking to judge you based on anything that happened outside of the stream. All that matters to me is, are you willing to show respect to the other people here in this stream? I'm not asking what you did in anybody else's stream. None of like that. NPC bot. So you... All right. Again, you're welcome to hang out, but a little weirded out at this point. I'm putting myself in a bad position here, because the longer I stay, the more I'm breaking my schedule. And the more pressure it adds to actually get this clear, or else it was a really big mistake to keep going. Like, if I extend the stream, I've already extended the stream. If I continue to extend the stream and still have to play this level tomorrow, it will represent a big mistake on my part. The only way this is worth it is if I can actually clear it, which I was 100% confident I was already going to do by now. Lloyd, here's the deal, my friend. Now I can see what direction this is going. And I can see the way in which I'm going to give you two options between me and you. You got two options, my friend. You can either hang out here and keep the conversation relevant to what's being talked about or to the game, or if you keep talking about weird stuff or being banned, I'm going to mute you. I'm still not going to ban you, because it almost seems like you want me to ban you. But I will continue to mute you if you're unable to follow that one rule I'm now communicating clearly. Stick to conversation about things relevant to the chat and or relevant to this game or Nintendo. Outside of that, the next thing you say that's outside of that, you will have earned yourself a mute. And it's as simple as that, my friend. Talk about mental health. Have routines. Started school. Okay. Made you feel good. Very good. All right. I got to hurry up here. Nintendo Switch has got some very great games, Lloyd. I agree. I couldn't agree more. Some of my favorite games are for the Nintendo Switch. One of the best-selling consoles of all time, Lloyd. Nintendo Switch. It is an amazing console. Roblox? Yeah, I have a bunch of students that were really, really into Roblox, like their favorite game. I think that's one of the highest grossing games of all time, Roblox. Roblox and Minecraft, I think, are way up there. It's a mind-boggling amount of money. So close. Yes, correct. Roblox is... I understand that Roblox is a game on PC or the app. I don't believe it is available on the Nintendo Switch. Cool if Nintendo games would be on the eShop. It's okay, Lloyd. Like I said, I'm happy to have you here. And you seem like you're willing to hear me out. I'm not looking to tell you what to do or be mean to you. My only goal here is to make it so that anybody who wants to hang out in the chat is comfortable. Not trying to ruin anybody's day, embarrass anybody, any of that. Oh, I didn't put it on. Well, I'm gonna have to go for 7 minutes here. 7-minute extension. In fact, I'm even going to put it on the screen so I really stick to it. It's right here. 5-minute timer. Got to stick to it. Whoopsies. Lloyd, my boy. I'm rooting for you, Lloyd. Just know I'm rooting for you. If that's the last thing you hear me say, that's what I'd like it to be. I was rooting for Lloyd. I wanted Lloyd to be able to stay. Let the record show. No such thing as too much skin in the game. Play Roblox. Nice. There we go, Kiwi. Almost there. Almost there. GG. Thanks, Lloyd. Barely made that. No! Come on! See, that's the kind of mistake driving me crazy. Do I want free chicken nuggets? No, thank you. I'm trying to eat healthier. I've actually been doing really well with it. Today is day 15. Moving every day and eating a healthier diet. And one of the things I've had to eat less of is chicken nuggets and french fries, two of my favorites. I do love chicken nuggets, and I do love french fries. But oh, I thought I was there. I thought I was it. There you go, Jen. Lloyd, you're giving me very few choices here, my friend. You're leaving me with very few choices. Air fryer, it's supposed to be good. Definitely a craze going on right now with air fryers. You had nuggets, potato cut up, air fried for lunch. Under 500 calories. Nicely done, Jen. There you go. Figuring out how to make healthier versions of stuff you already like goes a long way. My version of French fries that I really like is just roasted onion and garlic potatoes. I like them roasted. What's in my diet? Well, whatever I want. The key is I can't really give a summary. It's too specific to me. Too specific to me. You eat what you want, you figure out. You can stream on Twitch, that's true. You can stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Those are three of the main options right now if you're looking to become a streamer. Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. You can also stream on Reddit, and you can stream on TikTok. But I'd say YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch are the big three. At least for gaming. You can obviously go live on Instagram as well, but again, for gaming. Roasted onion, garlic, rosemary. That sounds great. What's up, Gaming with CJ? No nuggets for Rob? Okay, fair enough. I'm giving myself 5 more minutes. I really need to clear this right now. It's going to be haunting me all day. I really just want to clear it. I know I could do it. It's just how much time can I afford to spend right now? CJ, I'm not sure. Just be kind? I don't understand. Was I unkind? Missed it. Just been kind? I'm still lost, my friend. Do some streaming on Twitch. Lots of competitors there. Yeah, well, Twitch is definitely the #1 platform. And the oldest. Twitch was born in 2012. Relative to Facebook Gaming. Facebook Gaming's only been around since 2018. Basically 6 years later. So whatever you see on Twitch, you got to recognize that's 6 years in the future. What in the world? I am being kind to everyone. Okay, well, that's a good thing. Glad to hear that. Oh, my goodness. Two and a half minutes. Come on. Come on. Later, Fernando. Nice, Jen. And there it is, Lloyd. It was a pleasure to know you, my friend. I hope things go well for you. I do hope that things go well for you. I'm rooting for you in life. I hope the best for you. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this clear in the last 2 minutes. How long have I been working on this level, Rob? I'd say about 8 hours. I think I have about 8 hours in this level now. But less than 40 people have ever beaten it. With almost 20,000 attempts. Am I doing good today? Yes, I'm doing great today. I am doing great today. Got a lot done, but I'm a little annoyed that I still haven't cleared this level. And that, as I shared earlier in this stream, is my own fault for allowing myself to set the expectation. Because like I just said, there's less than 40 people that have ever beaten this level. So how foolish of me to assume I could know ahead of time how long it would take. If only 40 people have ever done it, I should have been more willing to accept the reality. It might take longer than I think to do this, since so few people have ever managed to do it. That would have been more logical. But what I did was, I leaned into my desire to beat it. And I let my desire to beat this start to muddy my perception of what was required to actually beat it. And boy, oh boy, is there a lot to relate to that reality. When we want something badly, and it starts to muddy up how accurately we're seeing it. Is this the longest I've been a level? Not even close, Alima. Not even close. Do you understand why people feel... Well, there's a lot that goes behind it. I think if you really wanted to understand it, I would Google around and start to hear from their side of view. But I don't think most people really care, which is fair. Understand? Don't sweat it. I still don't even know what we're talking about. But missing the YouTube streams. There you go. Better late than never. We got this. We'll get there, Aria. Here we go. Here we go. Almost there. Last 5 minutes. That didn't even count as 5 minutes. I think I spent 4 of the 5 minutes talking. Well, Jen, I hear that often, and I don't agree that that's always what's behind it. I think whenever you try to generalize, you always end up being wildly inaccurate. But it's human nature to want to generalize. It's a way in which to understand things, like a rule of thumb. We like rule of thumbs. Why? Because it makes things simpler. If you have a rule of thumb, like every time I do a shell jump, you know what a rule of thumb is, I'm sure. What's up, Chris? Woke up sleeping, doing a cells level. I'm sure. What level did I do more than 8 hours? There's been multiple. I'd say at this point, there's more than 10 levels I've spent 8 hours or more on. Definitely all the boss levels. A bunch of Kaizo levels. CJ, it's funny you say this because this came up yesterday when I was doing my Endless Expert run. It seems that people have the impression that unless someone is smiling and rejoicing, that they're upset or that they're really unhappy. And to be honest, I am enjoying playing this level. But that doesn't mean I'm going to be smiling as I play it. I'm invested in this level. I'm trying my very hardest to do it. And so it seems as though because my usual demeanor is so happy that it gives the impression that anytime I'm not actively smiling and laughing, that I'm actually unhappy. And that's not true. That's not true at all. In fact, I have to really fight the emotions that I feel when people start saying, "What's wrong with Pat? When in reality, all I'm trying to do is focus in and essentially turn off my emotions as much as possible. That's what's going on. It's not that I'm unhappy. It's that I'm trying to drain myself of emotion in order to focus and use my brain. Because at least for me, the more emotions I'm feeling as I'm playing a game like this, the more difficult it's going to be to focus, fully focus, and actually execute these moves. But the unfortunate thing is there's a lot of people who mean really well, who are just checking in and they're like, "Hey, is everything okay?" But what that does is it's like nails on a chalkboard to someone who's trying to focus, because then the whole thing shifts to this idea that, well, here, I'm about to have to do it, so I'm just going to leave it alone. And there you go. There you go. Oh, come on, not there, Pat, not there. Oh, my goodness. You rage quit. Yeah, I'm not doing anything like that. You do the same. You're getting better. Focus first and celebrate. Awesome. How dare you? You sat there wide-eyed smiling. That would get weird. Helped you follow the streams, help as a gamer. Awesome. Do you remember the longest level I did? I don't. I have no idea, Lima. I know one of them, one of the longest for sure, would be the boss level 2. Because that took me a little over 17 hours. So I can tell you for absolute certain that's on the list. In the top 3 for sure. Not everyone enjoys the process of learning, because it's through Lear that we can see. Too early. Too early learning. You got the 17-hour level? Okay, the question I was asked is what is the longest I have spent on a single level? And I was unable to give a definitive, this is definitely the longest, but one level I can point to that I can remember exactly how long it took was 17 and a half hours to beat the boss level 2 by Justin Sells. That is the best answer I can give. That must be a quote from the movie Desire? What's up, Andre? That's right, Andre. Exactly. That hurts so bad to make it that far. What's up, Tom? Desire, I don't think that's poor sense of humor. I can't picture the line, so I was unable to connect that to anything. But I don't think that means you have a bad sense of humor. I think it just means I wasn't able to fully appreciate your reference. I'm all good today, Andre. How are you doing? Not enough height. Not enough height. Oh, come on, man. Oh, that's progress. Nice, Andre. Thanks, Andre. Part of my problem is I keep thinking I'm going to beat it, and I don't beat it. Later, Barbara. Thanks, CJ. Hi, Adam. All right, I'm going to have to give up. I have to. I've already put myself in such a horrible position. That's part of why it's so hard for me to stop, because if I put myself in this position and all I've done is nothing, well, by nothing, I mean, it's hard to explain. I'm going to just leave it alone. Give it 5 more tries. No, I need the shell! All the way to section 3. All the way to section 3. Thanks, Anthony, Adam. The music and the rhythm. I can't believe the shell wasn't there. That, like, of all the things to mess up in the level, that's really a frustrating one. It's so easy to do that. Just can't press Y. Can't press Y there. Almost. Quietly watching. Just want to say appreciate the content. Entertainment as well. Positivity. Jordan! Hey, that makes me feel good. Big shout out to Jordan. Thanks for popping in to say that. Because that means a lot. Thanks, Jordan. I'm really happy to hear that. I gotta drop the dry bones shell faster. There it is. Okay, so it works to drop it faster. Then, as soon as I'm in that dry bones shell, my goal is don't hold the Y button. Boy, is that tough. That's okay, Arya. Something's off. I'm rushing something. I'm messing up the timing here. Yeah, something's not right. I've ruined it. I've ruined it. Well, this is a problem. None of the other tricks matter if I can't do section 3. But I've already done this a bunch of times. But I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. I'm a wholesome person? Well, I take that as a compliment, but I also want to make sure it's clear that I'm not looking to judge anybody or put forth some sort of moral standard, as opposed to just trying to keep Super Pat World the place that anybody who wants to be here can be here comfortably. That's the goal. The goal is anybody who wants to be here being able to be here. It's not to make sure it's a certain amount of wholesome or moral. That's one of those words that can mean a lot of different things to different people. Jade, well, see, the problem is I've been saying that, Jade, and that's what keeps me on, and I'm really setting myself up to be so stressed the rest of today because I'm going so far over. I was supposed to stop the stream 55 minutes ago, and because I haven't, it makes it really hard for me to stop before I beat it, because if I stop doing this level before I've beaten it, I will have extended this stream foolishly at a time when I really needed that hour. And now I'm not even dropping it. So I'm out. I'm out. I gotta tap out. I gotta tap out here. My only hope for that third section is that getting back there, it'll just click in muscle memory. But I'm just overthinking it or something. Not a waste its investment, right. The thing is, John, here's the somewhat complicated reality that's not necessarily on the surface. Let's say I bring this level back tomorrow. When I start playing it, the first 25 minutes or so, those minutes are basically wasted because it's spent just laying the groundwork to get your muscle memory back. If I keep going, it'll stress me out more. And if I stop, it'll stress me out more. You see what I'm saying? I put myself in a bad position here. So that's what I say a waste, that it's very worth it to extend this stream if it means I can put this one away. I've already heard from plenty of people they're sick of seeing this level, which I totally appreciate. But again, I feel like at this point, trying to address all of it, I'm just going to be more and more confusing. Oh, I did the hard part. Why not skip tomorrow? I don't understand the logic there. Good evening, Sean. Thanks, Sean. Right. I'm going to make it earlier. Sick of you trying to get the clear here. Total, no desire. Like I said, I feel like Here, I'm going to just be quiet a little bit. Not like I'm not going to talk, but I get the sense that any chance I have at beating this, I'm sacrificing by getting too involved. In that this level appears to require a level of focus that typically I don't have to achieve to beat the level. But this one is hard enough that it appears I really need to focus on it in order to have a chance to beat it. No! Oh. Adam, I'd like to be able to give people the opportunity to not reveal their identities. Because I understand on Facebook, where I usually stream, everybody is typically using their real name. But here on YouTube, as you can see, the average person doesn't use their real name. So, including you, Adam. So, it ends up being one step crossing the line to ask someone to reveal themselves versus if someone's willing to say, I'm this person. That's different. But specifically, publicly asking someone to reveal their identity is a bigger crossing of the boundary than I'm sure it feels like, since, like I said, usually on Facebook, it's a known thing. So hopefully we can leave that alone. Feel like you're in a weird spot conversationally. You want to message and talk, but you don't want to distract me. Yeah, it's a tricky balance, isn't it, Jordan? Similar to I want to be able to engage and read, and I also want to beat this level. So it's sort of a two-way street there. It's directed towards them. Should have worded it differently. It's not that you needed to word it differently. It's that any message sent publicly asking one person to reveal their identity is what I'm asking to not do. Oh my goodness. Okay. I have to let it go. So thanks so much for hanging out. I will be back to beat it tomorrow around 3. I'm going to be streaming 1 hour Pokemon Legends Arceus, 6 p.m. over on Facebook Gaming, less than an hour from right now. And then again at 9 p.m. I'll be streaming Endless Expert No Skip, continuing a run that's looking pretty good. Pretty good looking run here. Got 28 lives, 11 clears. Scott says, try and just take the level in for a moment. Remember, this is supposed to be fun. Well, Scott, I'm going to just ask you, if you want a response to that, just rewind the stream, because I've responded to that too many times now, and I would never want to take any amount of like, oh, I'm tired of saying the same thing over and over. I don't want to take that out on you. You said a reasonable thing. I just can't go over it again. So if you do want to hear the other side of that coin, just rewind like half an hour from this point after I end the stream. So, like I said, I'll be back 9 p.m. We got a good run going here. 28 lives, 11 clears. Play Mario Maker 2, my favorite video game of all time. Definitely a very fun game that I love to play. Make that much clear yet again. And I hope to see you at any of those. And until then, I will catch you all later. Bye, everybody.